Yo, what is up, guys? Matt Wick here, and we are back with our NCAA coaching career. Thiccus Wiccus is back for, I think this is my third season now as the offensive coordinator here at USC. We have a massive game to start the season. Like I said, we're not doing any recruiting this year. We're just going to go through, hopefully have a good season. This is going to set the tone for us big time here. And then after this season, we will, I think after the season, just regardless, we're going to take a new coaching job. Just because we need to start our head coaching career. We're not gonna keep moving up to that next step and prove ourselves if we don't take that charge. So I think this year will be our last. Like I said, I'm not doing any recruiting. I'm just gonna let the computer do all of it. Real quick, we'll go through and just see. Look, we match up great with USC or Ohio State here. We are USC, and Lee Corso still not rocking with us, but that's okay. We're gonna prove him wrong. Let's go through real quick. I'm just gonna show you guys our depth chart. And like I said in a couple other videos, if you guys want like to name a player in this series, once I start my head coaching career, I've been compiling a notes list of just some of the names that you guys have dropped down. If anybody wants to name a player, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll add it to that list. When we get new recruits at our new destination, I'll go ahead and do like a randomizer and then name that player, whatever position it is that I ended up recruiting. I'll just pop their name on there. So you could end up being the starting quarterback, you could be the kicker punter, or you could be a D tackle. Either way, you might end up making an impact in this series. But let's go through and look at our USC team. And guys, I was pretty happy to decide to come back, because when you see this offense, I mean, I don't know how we can't be successful. This is going to be a big indictment on me if we can't lead this team into a playoff. But you see there, Malachi Nelson, 97 overall. We'll get a big bump to 99 with our coaching boosts. 92 overall, junior running back. And then not even behind him. I don't know why we went to Air Force there. Whoops. Behind him, we even have 85 overall, junior running back. So those guys are going to be a hell of a tandem, hopefully, for us this year. Tiny Cox there is our fullback. He is a stud. Wide receivers, I mean, we're loaded. Absolutely loaded. Look at the speed on some of these guys, too. It's insane. Tight end position, we got we're tight end U here. Walker Loins, Deuce Robinson, and Todd McNeil, absolute studs. And then look at this offensive line: 92, 88, 89, 84, which is our weakest position, but it's a redshirt freshman, and then 86. And then defense, I mean, defense is a little bit lower on the overall side, but I mean, if you look at the depth that we have through some of these positions, we got guys at every position. Then linebackers, unreal linebackers, two really good middle linebackers, left outside, right outside linebackers are stud. Cornerbacks, we got two guys who could be lockdown guys, and then the other guys that we got are guys that we recruited in here, all true freshmen playing, which can be a little bit dicey, especially with those low awarenesses as you see there. But they got the physical attributes hopefully to make up for it with that speed, agility, and acceleration between these guys. All over 90 speed, which is what we look for when we're recruiting. Free safety, strong safety, like I said, again, we're stacked. Freshman kicker, so that's a little bit dicey if it comes down to it on close games, but his awareness isn't too bad. And then our sophomore punter there, who I think has a strong-ass leg, so even though he's a little bit lower rated, he can at least get the ball down there. But hopefully we won't be punting too much. Now, one thing I did think was kind of interesting whenever I went into job security here. So you see us, our job security is low. For whatever reason, I don't know. We're only a C+ prestige, which kind of sucks. Head coach is safe. I think he's got an A- and he's 95, so he's safe. Then this pissed me off. Our defensive coordinator, who has been letting us down these last couple of years, B- prestige, and he's 97 safe. What the fuck happened between the offseason that they made me a low security for my job? But hopefully we can turn it around here. Hopefully defense can step up and we can get it. And hopefully Malachi Nelson doesn't get tear his Achilles again this year against Ohio State. But if you want to look real quick, let's just take a look at our schedule here. As you see, we have quite the gauntlet to begin again, and then to end the year with, we have quite the test there. So a lot of places we could trip up. Hopefully we don't. It's going to be really telling to know by that Northwestern game where we stand. If we lose all three of these games, then our chances to make the playoffs are pretty much zero. But let's see. If we win one or two of them, then that could put us in a good spot. Obviously, we could start off with a huge win here, so let's go ahead and advance the week, and then we'll check the stats of the game, see what ended up happening, and we lose 42-31 defense. 42 points. I feel like 31's not terrible from the offense, but defense just can't put it together. Let's go see how Malachi Nelson and the rest of the offense played. Recruiting, we don't care. couple first downs, not a big deal. Let's go. Scores and schedules. Man, just a really disappointing way to start off the season. To drop that game against Ohio State. It would have been huge for us to be able to pull that off. Let's see. USC player stats. 306 yards, 1 touchdown. Not really what you want to see there. Looks like we got close and ran a couple of them in, though, so not too big of a deal. Receiving end of the ball, I mean, spread the ball around a lot and looked pretty good, but I guess defense just could not. What, we get no turnovers, nothing? I don't think I can sort in this mode. Yeah, no interceptions. And any forced fumbles? No. So they just pretty much ate our lunch right in front of us. I mean, a 162 quarterback rating. Offense really can't play much better than that. Defense looks like they just got no stops. So no help again from the defense. Defensive coordinator safe, though. Hey, he's safe. Let's go ahead here. We have a get-right game, hopefully, against Wisconsin. Let's get our first of the season and then see where we go from there. Hopefully offense can light it up, too, for us so that we can get it going nice. 52-45. Again, the defense. Man, this guy is killing us. See, this is why I said we need to get to a new job, because he's the main reason, I think, why we're struggling. I don't know if it's his playbook or what, but we're now level 27, which means we'll have a overtime game. Holy shit. Which means we'll have a nice boost to our coaching skill tree once we become a head coach. As you see now, we are maxed out of our coordinator, and I think it's time, like I said, for us to leave the nest of being an offensive coordinator and go be a head coach somewhere. But let's take a look real quick. I just want to see how our team performed in that game, how good Malachi Nelson had of a game. Keep clicking the wrong button. F. USC, all right, 331, 5 touchdowns. Like I said, can't ask for much more than that. Rushing, a little bit disappointing, but we don't run the ball a whole lot, so 6.7 average is pretty damn good. And then our 2 studs there. Ooh, that's our tight end, I think. 107 yards. Not spreading around as much, but just getting the job done. 3 touchdowns for Mr. Lemon. And let's go ahead. We got a game here against Washington. They're 0-1. They're not that good, so this could be a nice win for us here. I mean, we definitely outmatched them quite a bit. Who'd they lose to in their first game, I wonder? UCLA. Okay, 48-45. Wow, so what a game between those two. So let's see if we... Wait, what's this? Wiccus prepping his Trojans. On weekend full of top 25 action, number 13 matches up against 9. Let's go, boys. Come on, big dub here. We need it, we need it, we need it. We got 42-9. Holy shit, what a fucking win. Let's go. Unbelievable. Defense finally coming up in the offense. Continued success. That's huge. Holy shit. Beat a top 10 team? Yeah, they should not have been a top 10 team, that's for sure. Oregon, this is definitely another winnable game. And look at that points per game. Look at those offensive stats. I know rushing's down, but look at the pass offense. Look at the defense again. Shitting fucking bed on us. Damn, our offense is so good. Let's go see real quick. That game, how many points we had from our quarterback, how many touchdowns he's thrown. I still hit the wrong button for the 3rd time in a row, so that hasn't changed. And Malachi actually came out after a little bit. Another 300-yard performance, 3 touchdowns again. Rushing, we had a little bit of a better time here. I think Peterson's actually our starter, so a lot of garbage time there for Joyner. And then our receiving, spread the ball around a lot, looking real nice. Love to see that. 0-2 Washington. They're like us from last year. Maybe their quarterback went down. Heisman watch is, are we up there with anybody? No, nobody yet. Yet. We will be at the end of the season. Malachi Nelson will be up there for the Heisman. So let's see here. Oregon, like I said, very winnable game. Hopefully our defense. Looking at you, buddy. Looking at you. I think it's Spencer Danielson. Looking at you. Across the hall. Can we get the big win? Fucking huge win. All right, so our only loss of the season so far is against number 1 Ohio State, and we have 2 huge wins against 2 top teams who have been dominant in our conference. So Washington and Oregon there. Computer's doing a pretty good job of recruiting for us as well. And then, yeah, now it should just be all cakewalk until the end of the season. We just can't slip up. Offense, passing offense, first passing offense in the nation. We are legendary. Do we have anybody for the Heisman yet? Nelson, is he up there? Still not up there. Fuck, man. How many, I want to see how many, what's his stats looking like? What's he looking at on the season? What's his numbers? 1,100, 11 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's not up for the Heisman? Come on, dude. You got to be kidding me. Is someone else just absolutely tearing it up? He's 3rd in passing. Oh, my God. I mean, that fuck Collins guy, damn. that's he's had a couple really good games, but then again, our games have not been fucking cupcake games. They've been all conference games, all against top-ranked opponents. This, I guess, would be our first game where it's a little bit of a weaker team. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully we don't slip up. We just had a massive 4-week gauntlet. So let's see if we can keep the ball rolling. And we offense 41 points at Northwestern. What the fuck? I'm done. I'm done with this fucking defensive coordinator, man. 41 points to Northwestern. How does that happen? Did Nelson throw a bunch of picks? Then I'll take the blame for it. But I don't think he did. Holy shit, man. What a I just said we can't slip up, and then what do? We slip up. Unbelievable. To Northwestern. 41 fucking points, man. Oh, I hit the right button this time at least. No picks, 4 touchdowns, almost 400 yards passing, 70% completion percentage. Jesus Christ, man. Did they run the ball like all over our fucking... Holy shit. 26 rushing attempts, 165 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Man. All right, let's see this job security. Are we still low? There's no way. How? How are we still low? We have the 8th best offense in the whole country in our defensive coordinator. Where's he at? Thank fucking Christ. Thank you, fuck. He needs to be gone. This is absurd. This is unacceptable. And now what? We got Iowa coming in there. Iowa in real life looks like in this game to have no offense. They're going to run the ball all over us, and it's going to be a fucking shit show. Let's go ahead. See if we can wash that taste out of our mouth of that game against Northwestern. And we do. 44-14 offense. Continued success as usual. Take a quick look at what Nelson has done. Actually, we'll just go through this UCF game as well. We got to start moving here. Like I said, I want to get to being a head coach, start playing some games with the team that we get, and go from there. I think I'll set a rule where I can only play maybe two games a year to start, and then once we get into it, if we get into the playoffs, then maybe I can't play the first round, or if we get a bye, then I can play. Just because I think I have a Pitt dynasty and another dynasty where I haven't lost a game yet. So, and I'm playing on highest difficulty, difficult sliders. So I'm pretty good at this game. Played a lot. So we'll see what we can do here. UCF. Wow, look at that offense that they've been putting up. Better than ours. Everything but pass. But I mean, our rushing game really ain't anything too special. So maybe that kills our defense a little bit. Let's go ahead, sim this game 4-1. This is a little bit of a test, so let's see if we can get this. Oh, and then oh my god, 41-38. Defense again, holy shit. I mean, we got ballers out there, I guess. I mean, and too, it's not even our cornerbacks, because the one game we just got ran all over, and we have good linebackers and a decent defensive line. But I mean, maybe they're just too young, not good enough yet. Another overtime game 2 this year, holy shit. And then we're coming up against the Illini, the team that's beat us in the last 2 years. Last year, I think they spanked the shit out of us, too. So let's see. Nelson up there for the Heisman yet? He is not. How? Where's he at for passing? Let's see. 2nd in the nation, and he's not up there for the Heisman. How many touchdowns? What are we looking at with him? Illini leaders, 19-16. 19-6, sorry. And then Nelson's 22-1, and he's not up for Heisman. He's not even in the top 5. Unbelievable. But let's go ahead and do this Illini game. Huge rivalry game this has turned into. What can we do? 63 points on him. We dropped 63. Is this college basketball? Is this a women's college basketball game? 63-28. What a fucking score. Holy shit. Let's go, boys. I want to see the stat line from that game. We are absolutely tearing it up on offense. NCAA Player of the Week. You know who that is already. Came out with a chip on his shoulder and said, "This ain't no rivalry. You're the little brother. You ain't even in our family." Let's see. Ooh, 416 yards and 4 touchdowns. Did throw a pick, probably because he's getting a little too ambitious out there. Oh, man, but he tore it up. What about, wait. 5 rushing touchdowns for Joyner. Oh, my God. He must have been in there for garbage time and then just started dicing him up. Look at that average, 8.9. 40 yards after contact, and 43 was his longest run. What a guy. Happy to see Pitt not winning because they didn't hire me as the head coach. 0-5 in the ACC. So, hey, I mean, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Heisman watch yet? I think I checked, but nope, still not. Unbelievable. All right, we got a game here against Minnesota, 6-2, which is pretty respectable. Who have they played so far? As you can see, ours, I mean, shit. Well, Oregon's not ranked anymore, so that kind of sucks. Washington's kind of picked it up a little bit. But they have played Penn State, surprising after they had their dominant run last year. Yeah, I mean, nobody too crazy. They lost their best game against Washington, and we beat the shit out of them, so it shouldn't really be too much, but you don't want to have a slip up again like Northwestern, so let's see. Into the bye week, can we go happy? We do, but still too fucking close for comfort. That might be another overtime game. If it is, that's some kind of record. Defensive coordinator still struggling his ass off to fucking call a play that that's going to stop the offense from gaining yards. Let's see, was it another overtime game? No. Okay. Well, that's good on that. We were able to win maybe a last-second field goal, but let's go ahead. Skip to our next week. This is going to be a big game for stats. Pat them up, boys. I'm expecting a big one here. Instead of, who was it? Stanford, I think. I scheduled this one as a cupcake. Just because, you know, I mean, through that gauntlet of a season, have a bye week, then have a game where you can kind of come out and just like work on some things maybe a little bit would be beneficial. So yeah, cakewalk. It should be, but I've seen crazier things happen in this game, especially when simulating. And our defense doesn't give me a ton of confidence. Let's see if we can avoid the massive slip up here. And okay, we do 49-10. Whew, had me sweating a little bit. I got to put some extra deodorant on. Getting the pitters over here. But let's see, we got a big rivalry game here coming in against UCLA. They're coming into our house. Hopefully we can keep it up. 50 touchdowns on the season already. Unreal. Offense, third, 69. Nice. I planned that. First passing offense in the nation. I mean, come on, guys. Defense, terrible. Offense, unfucking real. Let's take a look here. I want to see where we at with our boy. 33-3, 3,000 yards passing. And I think, he's got 3 games to go. Where does that put him at? One behind the Illinois quarterback with us, behind 7 yards. So, not bad. Are we getting any Heisman recognition yet? Still no. How is this possible? I feel like he has to have like some of the top touchdowns in the nation, and he's getting no love whatsoever. 35 total touchdowns. 34, 36. Okay, so maybe touchdowns a little bit behind, but like, come on, man. What about I like that Asbury. Who 36 to, dude, come on. There's no way. Well, at least we'll get a nice matchup at the end of the season between these two, and hopefully that decides who's winning these awards. Is that guy getting any Heisman, the Notre Dame guy? Yeah, he is. He's up there for the Heisman. Then we got all running backs. For the most part, and these guys do not. Oh, I guess 192 yards. Yeah, 175. Okay, 154. Okay. Wait, 40 carries, 329 yards for Alabama. Who the fuck did they play where he did that? Please tell me that was a some little shit school that they played. Let me see if I can spot this. I know I'm gonna end up missing him once I go down. Can I get him on the first try? Probably already missed him. Where is Alabama? I should be looking up at the top, but I'm looking at the bottom of the screen. Where are they at? Wait, what was that Pitt score? Pitt. That's what you get. West Virginia 2. Suck it. Alright, I missed them. Where are they? Alright, I'm just not seeing it. Wait, I can sort by SEC. I just remembered I could do that. Let's go. Mississippi State, no, wait, what the fuck? Was it the week before? They have a bye week? Mississippi State, Alabama. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Game stats. Bama player stats. Okay, so they barely run the ball. 40 carries, 329 yards after contact. Holy shit, this guy's a stud. All right, maybe he does deserve the Heisman consideration there. But let's see, UCLA. I think we beat them last year, but yeah, they're bottom in the league in a lot of these stats. It shouldn't even be a game, but I mean, if you look at our defense, there's a massive disparity there. So let's go through, see what we got here coming into a big game against Notre Dame to end the season. Can we keep it up against UCLA? We can. 52-34. Defense kind of struggled a little bit, but offense made it really not really a game. So coming into this season, I think we're probably going to be good looking into getting a spot into the playoff, but you never know what can happen. Finalists, yep. For the Heisman, finally getting some fucking recognition for Nelson here. Let's see, Heisman finalist, where's he at? Not on that list. Am I missing? USC guy there. Maybe the list just hasn't updated, but a little sneaky list there. So maybe he's number 6. So let's see, where are we in the conference? Are we looking at playing for our conference championship game? We are. So as long as I think we're locked in already because we have the head-to-head against Illinois. So we should be fine. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that points for against the rest of the conference. Just dominant. What about against the East? 477. Okay, Ohio State kind of comes close. They dropped 2 games. Wow. And then Michigan State's up there. I'm going to be very happy if we get to play Michigan instead of Ohio State rematch in that final, because then we get a top 4 bye. Easy for winning the conference. We have a tough game here coming up against Notre Dame, who's 10-1, as you can see there, coming off a big win. They got some good stats. What's ours, actually? 97, 99, 93. Not bad at all. I think even if we... Oh, man, this is tough because we're in our conference final, which if we lose against Notre Dame, that would give us 3 losses. If we lose in the conference, then we're out. I think regardless of this game, we're in our conference final, and we just have to win that game to get into the playoff, and then I think we have a team that could be pretty dangerous. So let's go ahead, see who Lee Corso's picking. He's rocking with Notre Dame. This is a massive game, and he's given up on us, but you can see here, Notre Dame, they're kind of a little bit more balanced than we are. Our offense is high flying, whereas our defense struggles to contain the ball. So let's see quite the quarterback matchup here. We'll take a look at the stats after this game. But can we beat Notre Dame? Number 3, we lose 42-28. How do we give up 42 points? Again, is it turnovers? Like, what is going on here, man? Offense, I mean, a little disappointing to only put up 28 points, but still at the same time. Damn, not good. Fall to number 16. All right, let me look at real quick. Job security, what are we looking at here? 84, so we're safe for now. What about our defensive coordinator? There's no way he can be safe. Yeah, low. 26, that's where he should be. D+. Holy shit, wait, has ours gone up? B-. Let's fucking go, boys. We're definitely getting a good job after this one. And what about our head coach? 86A, he is still safe as well. Because, like I said, we should be into the Big Ten championship game here. So let's see, conference championship. Let's see if we're in. And then, too, I mean, we shouldn't have scheduled that Notre Dame game late in the season, waiting to go to our conference championship. And then, man, really just lay an egg there. All right, big game here against Michigan State. Winner gets into the playoff. Yeah, and it looks pretty even. They look pretty close to us, but man, our defense, look at that rush defense. It's terrible. I don't know what playbook this guy has, but holy shit, man. I'm not going to use it when I go to my next job. Let me just take a look. Defensive coordinator, what's he using? It doesn't show it. I guess I can click in and see. Winning seasons 3. All right, not bad. I guess I could, let me just take a look real quick. I'm going to go ahead and kick here. 3-3-5. Okay, that's why, because we don't have 5 good cornerbacks to play, so they're really killing us. And then 3-3-5 makes sense why we're getting destroyed against the run. I always prefer to go with a 4-3, just to have that strong front against lesser teams or even the better teams. Force them to pass the ball on you, and then make up for it with the speed at the cornerback position. But let's go ahead and see. This game decides, will we get into the college football playoff for the next episode, or will we be sitting on the sidelines watching again while I sim through it? I probably won't even sim through it next time, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead. Massive game. Advanced week. Skip to the bowl, where we play 56-25. We're in the playoff, boys. Let's fucking go. What a season. 10-3. We'll see if we get a bye. I don't know, but I mean, the rule is you have to win your conference to get a bye. Big Ten conference champs. I mean, come on, man. We're ranked number 14. Nice. Davey O'Brien, love to see that. Do not add. Let's go through here. All right, so we only got 1 award, but it was well deserved. Where did he end up in terms of stats? Number 1 in the country. Running back, 85, but we don't run the ball a lot, so that makes sense. 15th best in terms of receiving yards. 8 for our tackle leader. That was a little surprising. Ooh, sacks. Our best guy on our team is 124th with 4.5. Yeah, not the best there, defense boy. And then kicker made a 52-yarder. We love to see that. Let's take a look here real quick. Season stats, can we see for our individual players? 47 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What a beast. Did he add any rushing on top of that? Where is he? 3 rushing touchdowns. So what is that, 50? 50 total touchdowns for him. Unreal season. And then wide receiver, 16 touchdowns there for Lemon. So I'm sure he's happy he came back as well. And then we're not going to really look at the defensive side of the ball because I don't want to be sad. But let's take a quick look. Top 25 polls. What do we got? Kansas State, undefeated. Look at those overalls. Holy shit. At the Big 12. Okay, so they're definitely going to be a 1 seed. Notre Dame, I mean, I guess, too. They played good teams, and they beat good teams. So nothing really you could say there. Who won? Okay, so Duke is definitely in. And then who else won their conference? And then Bama won their conference. Okay, so those might be the 4 seeds. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll probably be sitting right on the outside a little bit, but we're definitely in because we won the Big Ten. There's no way they can keep us out. Middle Tennessee State, we'll see. And then who else? There was another one, Tulane. Yeah, I'll take a look at their conferences, their conference difficulty, and kind of see where they stack up and who should get in. Stanford, I don't think, just because they're in the Pac-12. So if we look at their schedule here, yeah, they play a bunch of like shit box teams. They did beat Bama though, so I don't know how much shit I can talk. And they put up a pretty good game there. Lost to Tulane, so maybe Tulane gets in over them. We'll see. But hey, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave a like or a comment down below if you did. Or like I said, if you would like to see your named player in the game. Just taking a look here. Nice. Our offensive line, all our freshmen. Made it all NCAA freshman team. And let's just take a look here. Big 12. Nope, not Big 12. Big 10. There we go. USC, we love it. Love seeing our names on, our boys on there. Trey Schlong, we love it. And then one guy from the defense. Offense, lots of guys on the offense, not a ton on the defense. Kicker made it, 2nd team all Big 10. We love getting those accolades. But yeah, guys, like I said, let me know. Let me know maybe what seed you think we should be. And then maybe let me know what you think the format of the playoff should be. Who should be where? Who should be those top 4 seeds? Does Notre Dame deserve it? But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Peace.